Welcome back to Sleepover. My name is Daniel Cabral.
I'm Vince Caldera.
I'm Luis Lemos.
And guess what?
What? What's up?
We're back, and I'm back, dude, and I feel great.
Yeah.
Yeah, where are you back from?
Guess where?
I'm gonna guess Orlando.
Orlando. Dude, I thought about going to Orlando.
Yeah.
I thought about going to Disney
How far away
World.
was it from Miami?
4.5 hours?
Oh, it is crazy how big. That's like Vegas. It's like a trip to Vegas for us, right?
Because I was like, maybe I can go to Miami, which is where I was, dude. Shout out to the Dolphins. Shout out to the Heat. Shout out to the U. You know what I mean? Shout out to
I love Miami. I mean the U.
the U,
specifically.
dude.
Dude.
The U, dude. I wanted to get a U sweater, but they didn't have one in my size.
Dude, they have such cool merch.
Surprisingly, they didn't have any in my size, but they have like the biggest people there. Dwayne the Rock Johnson went to the U.
Yeah.
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 I thought you just said like fat people live in Florida.
No. Like they have
What are you saying about? No, I'm kidding.
I said it before. The thickest people live in the state of Florida, specifically the country of Miami. Miami, dude. I was about to watch Bad Boys. Bad Boys for Life on the plane, and I was like, I can't get into this.
It's hard to watch. But
It's hard to pretend to like it too.
It's hard to like any police movie, right?
Wait, do they all take place in
It's
Miami?
it's in like Miami.
It's very Miami.
Yeah.
But I lived it. That's why I was in Miami.
What I like about your approach to Miami is like it's not a city; it's a whole world, right? That's the way that you kind of pitch it.
There's a spirit to the city, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, Papi?
Yeah, exactly.
What if I came back and I started calling you Papi, dude?
I don't know how it would feel, but I mean, I'd be flattered for sure.
Yeah, I had these sunglasses on my face the entire
The
weekend.
entire time.
Yeah, they gave you the key of the city, is what I heard, right?
They gave it to me while I was riding a jet ski.
Yeah, and you actually took a jet ski back from that coast to this coast, which is why you're so tired. Right?
Absolutely, dude.
Yeah.
It's great. They should just give Cubans jet skis in Cuba so they could just ride all the way to America.
You were actually still wet before we recorded this podcast.
I was
which is crazy.
He's still drying his clothes right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that is true, dude. They are hang giant, man. But it's great to be back. I missed you guys.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, we missed you too.
I did. I'll believe it or not, I was getting homesick for a bit. The thing I love about
Well, you were gone for a minute. Like that was a pretty long trip.
it was
For
a
a
long
week,
trip. Yeah. LA has straight up the best freeway system in the world.
Did you drive a lot?
I did. I drove a lot, dude. And
Did you rent a car?
I rented a car. I rented a car.
Yeah.
The biggest.
Lambo?
Dude, a Toyota.
Some bi-city car?
I wish a Toyota Corolla. Dude, let me tell you about Miami.
Was it
dude.
pink though?
I wish.
Miami pink.
I land in Miami, right? Our plane is like lagging. We're like an hour behind. I go to the car rental place, and they're like, "Sir, your rental has expired because you were here late." And I'm like, "I am 4 minutes late." And they're like, "But it's already expired." And I was like, "Okay." I'm like, first of all, I already paid for the rental. Whether I pick up the car or not, the car is mine, bitch, for the weekend.
Yeah.
I gave you the money. And they're like, "Okay, we'll see what we can do." They see what they can do. Then I got to call the insurance agent to get like some insurance paperwork and shit like that. And I finally get the car, and we have like 6 hours to kill. It's before we can check into the Airbnb.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
What would you do?
I drove.
That's a long time.
That is a long time. It's like an incredibly long time.
Yeah. So I drive around the city of Miami. Remind you, no sleep at all from the plane.
From the plane, yeah.
Well,
how long is the plane ride?
6 hours. Midnight flight. Landed about.
So that's 12 hours.
Wait, what?
No. So like 6 hours of flight, 6 hours before you can check in.
Yeah. So no sleeping, right? So I'm driving around the city. I drive to South Beach. I'm like, okay, this looks cool. But I drive around. I'm like, dude, I can't drive anymore. I'm gonna fall asleep. So I pull up in an alley, and I literally, it's hot as fuck. It's like 95 degrees, and I leave the car on, and I sleep for like 2 hours.
You left the car on?
What's it for the AC?
Oh wow,
dude! And I woke up. Do you ever like sleep on campus for school because you have a class or something like that?
Yeah.
That's how it felt. I just felt mad. I started in Miami. I was so mad. I was like, I might have to change my DJ name. That's how angry I am right now, dude.
That's a big thing.
Yeah.
Can't you change his DJ
And what's
name?
What's your DJ name?
Danny Vice, baby.
Danny
I thought
Vice,
I had to change it to Danny Cilantro or something like that, dude. Because I love cilantro.
That's the next thing that you love with so much passion is it's Miami and cilantro.
Bro, because cilantro makes shit just like pop. You know what I mean?
You think so?
Absolutely.
I'm
like
not a fan.
I'm like the cilantro of this pod. It's polarizing, but you need it sometimes.
And some people think it tastes like soap.
Does cilantro taste like what's cilantro?
No, some people have a genetic mutation that makes them taste cilantro soap.
Is it specifically cilantro that tastes like soap?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't like cilantro either.
Is everything good with that?
Yeah, everything's good except Lewis is just like,
I'm low.
no, you're good. All right, so talk again.
Low.
Oh, you're cool.
Okay.
You're cool, man.
I'm cool.
But yeah,
we're editing and while shooting. It's pretty cool.
But you know what I mean, because we keep it live.
Yeah, we keep it
tell-
live.
I'm still tripped out that you left the car on.
Oh, you have, dude. It was gonna be hot as hell, dude.
Yeah,
I like already was getting like sunburn from the windshield. It's the Sunshine State.
Wow.
It was hot. It was.
That was like the orange state.
No, that's There's oranges, but
They
it's a
got
sunshine.
oranges?
It's a sunshine
Yeah.
state. Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and but it was cool. It was cool. You know what I mean? Eventually checked into the room, but the freeways over there are so fucking different. Everywhere is a toll road.
Yeah.
Everything's a toll road, man.
That's
Dude,
great.
it's
I
crazy.
hate toll roads.
It's crazy just driving around a new city for the first time, but you were just doing it as a trip. That's crazy.
Dude, it sucked ass. Like, there's like 3 numbers for 3 different freeways on one sign. I'm like, bro, come on, man. And they're all like 3-digit numbers, like the 865 and shit. I'm like, bro, just tell me the 5, the 10, and the 2, baby. The 134, that makes sense to me, dude. That's just keep it simple.
Just you be like, come on, man, to the freeway is so fun. I love that. You're just like the freeway's the person making you have like a bad trip.
Bro,
like, damn.
The freeway was so, because they're all like 2-lane highways and shit like that. I'm like, bro, bring
The
me back.
freeway's like the Hogwarts stairs. It's just like constantly changing.
Yeah, dude, it felt like, so look, I was like, you remember how we stayed in that hotel where people cheat? The day use hotels?
Yeah.
Wait, where people
So there's
cheat?
this hotel, right?
And
where
Yeah.
we just slept there for like an hour.
a few hours.
Wait for our Airbnb.
You could use a hotel for a thing called day use, where you stay in there for a few hours.
Yeah.
Where me, Lewis, and Jasmine went to go sleep. You know,
Yeah.
and I tried to look for the
Vince
main.
is like, I just cheat at work.
Yeah, it's the easiest, and I get paid for it. So.
Jesus, dude, that shit you put on your that shit you put on your story yesterday, and you playing with race cars.
Yeah.
And then Lewis sent me something. What did you say?
Oh, so Vince posted up a story of him playing with race cars at his job, and there's like a big track, and it's really nice.
Yeah.
And I messaged Daniel. I sent it to Daniel, and I was like, Vince really comes at us and is like, damn, I hate work. Like,
Yeah, and sometimes work's not always like that. I got yelled at after. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, you probably did, dude. But
Here's my problem with what you've been saying.
what's up?
Right?
Tell me your problem.
All these toll roads, right?
Yeah.
3 freeways.
Yeah.
It's a freeway. How you gonna charge money on the freeway,
That's the
dude?
thing I'm talking
That's
about.
the crazy thing.
I think they
Bring
call
it
them.
back to that,
They call
man.
them highways. I'm like, bro, I'm from California. This shit is free to me, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Shout out to Gavin Newsom, bro.
Yeah, dude.
I see you doing your thing.
You're fucking wives, but you're not fucking me, and that's what I care
You're
about.
fucking the wives. You're not
Yeah.
fucking the lives. You know what I mean?
I don't care what Caitlyn Jenner's gonna say, dude. I'm gonna vote for you again, Gavin Newsom.
Yeah, man.
Caitlyn, like Gavin Newsom saved lives.
Yeah.
Caitlyn Jenner literally took a life. she really, she
Keep going. Go off, dude.
she went off with that person, dog.
That's man.
That person is literally legit. Like they died.
What did she do?
She ran over someone.
That was that.
Oh, she really did?
Yeah.
she
That's
caused a
crazy,
fucking
man.
car
Dude,
accident.
celebrities just kill people, dude. And
They really do.
Other
man.
than OJ, any celebrity that kills someone should go to jail.
That family got 2
Yeah.
killers. No, I'm just kidding.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
So everybody think they can do anything, man.
They
Dude,
do-
I watched the All the Smoke podcast. It's just 2 NBA players interviewing other players, and they interviewed Lamar Odom, and they talked Lamar Odom talked about when he had like seizures and shit because he went to the Bunny Ranch in Nevada. It's a brothel,
Vince knows all about that.
Yeah.
and he's like, I didn't take any other drugs, but they gave him like some sort of like Viagra there.
He took
Yeah.
horny goat weed and he had something. I got some shit in my drawer. You want some? I take it before.
I'll look at it.
I take it before I work out.
Horny goat weed?
It's not as horny as you think.
Imagine you can only work out if you're hard. Like that's your prerequisite.
I do, dude. I have
Yeah.
Oh,
to.
but he took that and then like ended up spasming out, and he said for over 3 days he had 12 seizures and 6 heart attacks.
Damn, is he Rick
Wait, over
Cesario?
how many days?
Over 3 days
12 seizures?
and 6. Like he was just like medically induced.
I would just be panicking all the time.
Well, no, he was like
He was in a
unconscious.
coma,
yeah, but like
yeah.
if I had that like
Yeah.
and was like aware, I'd be
Yeah.
like, what's wrong with me?
You're about to fuck 2 girls. You take some horny goat weed and then you wake up 3 days later in the hospital.
That's some Lewis fucking like. That's like
That's
your
me
luck.
kind of luck. That's Curb Your Enthusiasm music playing.
I remember this one guy I met up. I was talking to. He was
you
like,
met
yeah.
up in
I don't know.
Alabama.
I was about to indict myself or something, but I was talking to this guy in my car and he was telling me this story, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, man, I was in Mexico and I was with these 2 girls and we just had a wild night and I blacked out. And I was like, what happened next? He's like, I woke up in bed with both of them. And I was like, did we have a threesome? They're like, yeah. And he's like, but dog, I couldn't remember it. And he was like, and it's like I didn't have a threesome at all, bro.
He feels cheated out of the memory. Like, damn.
He was like, would y'all? He's like, he asked him, he's like, would you guys be down again? And they're like, nah, it's kind of like a one-time thing. And I was just like, damn, cups full of rose.
That's crazy.
Pictures in my old phone. That's sad, dude.
Call me a new girl.
He's just probably like thinking about it every time, trying to remember. He's trying to go to therapy so someone can bring that memory back. You know, like hypnotize me or something, man. I want to unlock this. You know.
He gets hit in the head with a rock to try to remember it.
Oh yeah.
It's like a 51st Dates It's like, you don't remember me, but you fucked me and my friend.
That's why you gotta record it.
You gotta record it. Everything's recorded, dude.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? My favorite thing about the Lamar Odom thing is that Kanye brought him back to life.
Yeah.
He played Fade for him, and he was just like, he just,
That's good promo too. Like my music brought someone back from like the other side.
yeah, that's crazy, dude. I mean, Lamar Odom was literally in heaven, right? Chilling with Jesus Christ, and he heard the life of Pablo, and he's like, I would rather be over there.
Yeah, or all right, he's in heaven, he's chilling. Then he hears something. He's like, they're like at the table. They're like, what if they're both having a threesome? We'll just have that. They're in the middle of it. And he's like, wait, Jesus, do you hear something right now? Do you hear? He's like, what are you talking about, Lamar? He's like, no, I think I hear Kanye. Have you heard this one before? I've never heard this. And he's like, I'll be right back. Then he's just alive now. Yeah.
It's like that thing where at concerts when you hear like a surprise artist, and you just see everyone start rushing it, and Lamar's rushing out of heaven, and God's also like running out. Like, Jesus stays behind. He's like, yo, what the fuck? But God is like running alongside.
He's like, what's that lyric? He's like, yo, what's up, Jesus? He said, what's up, Jesus?
Oh, yeah.
Not the just
I
chilling.
just spoke to Jesus. He said, what up, Jesus? I said, shit, I'm chill.
I love to have
About
that
to
much.
stack these millions.
Have that much ego to be like, I'm gonna write a song where I'm talking to God, and he's a fan of me. Like, he's such a big fan of me.
You don't think God would be a fan of you? Because I think he would absolutely adore
God
me.
is a fan of everyone.
He's a fan of everyone. Yeah, he made everybody in his image. So,
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Except for Nathan Mosher. God does not like Nathan.
Whoa, it's taking a turn. Man.
Skirt.
What? Yeah, that's saying he's like, you don't really look familiar to me. Everybody here kind of looks like me, except for.
I think heaven and hell are probably going to be like 50-50 split between like how many cool people are on both sides. There's some pretty cool people in hell.
Yeah.
There must be some pretty cool people in heaven
I've
too.
heard
you
that
know?
before,
Yeah.
yeah. When I'm in heaven, bro, it's going to be mad chill.
You think it's gonna be hotter people like in heaven or in hell?
Hell, dude.
In hell? Because they're
Dude, yeah, like hot people
they're
like
on fire, bro.
Yeah.
Because the devil is literally burning their cheeks off.
Yeah. well, they might not like look as good because they're on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be
Right.
sad. Like, literally, it's the hottest people, but they're all like, look like car crash victims because they're on fire.
My God.
Like this
That's like, I think that's the worst thing you've said in the history of your life. My God. You've said some pretty fucked up shit. Wow. Yeah.
because they're on fire, bro.
To any victims listening to this right now, I'm sorry. I'm sure you still look hot, but yeah, man, I'll catch you in heaven.
I'm talking about the ones that burn and stuff like that.
You're assuming that. Oh man, that's crazy. I'm not gonna dissect that because that's a lot. Yeah, no.
Treat it like the autopsy and be like, okay, so this is where
What I think is like, you know, we all have like different ideas of like what like ugly is, and yours is straight to car crash victim.
Vince, how do you define ugly then?
Yeah.
Ugly? I honestly think like personality can be a big part of like an ugliness.
For sure.
For sure.
So you've met somebody that is what you think is pretty but has a bad personality.
I've met someone that's like attractive and had a really awful personality. And yeah, I was turned off to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think, Lewis?
A little bit of both.
Sometimes you think a mean girl makes her hotter.
Oh yeah.
I also think that too.
I'm like, baby, treat me bad, not other people. You know.
Yeah. I think it's like a difference though. Like someone can be mean, but like you know that they're not like they're not like evil.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You know, but I think like the evil person loses their hotness.
Yeah.
You know.
Unless like you're like Corella DeVille.
Yeah. Oh, dude, baddie.
You know
baddie
what?
alert.
Can I tell you something? I love thick women so much.
Yeah.
That when I was a kid, I used to think that what's the bitch from A Little Mermaid?
Ursula.
I used to think she was bad.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, she's mad thick.
I'm not mad at
she
that.
has like that human form that's like bad.
So I was like, Ursula is a thickie, bro.
I'm like, give me all them tentacles. Give me all them at once, dude.
With my trident, you know what I'm talking about?
Hey, bring both the heels. You know what I'm saying?
Like, what you know about that suction? I'm trying to see what's up, bro. Like, I'd be like, Ariel, watch out. Let me get that.
Hey, Sebastian, get out of here, man.
I'm trying to catch them crabs.
Trying to go under that sea, you know what I'm talking about?
What's in that cauldron? What's up, you know? Just hitting on like Disney characters. I love that. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to think Ursula was bad, bro.
Yeah.
You know
Dude,
what
some
I
of
mean?
those like the in other Disney movies, like the talking animals, dude. Like some of them were bad, dude. You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
dude. Like Nemo. No.
Lewis is into Dory.
Yeah.
He's like, I like dumb bitches.
that one mother owl from The Fox and the Hound.
I don't recall.
I know what you're talking
I
about.
only
Yeah,
cried
yeah.
during that movie, so I don't remember being
Yeah.
funny.
You didn't get hard during that movie too?
Nah, I just got sad.
Because we're the best of friends, dude.
Yeah.
We're the best of friends.
I remember when Vince stopped being my friend. I was like, we're gonna be
Wait,
best
you mean
friends
when you
forever."
stopped talking to him to us for a year?
Yeah, dude. He stopped it because his
I like how you
accents.
said specifically me. He stopped being friends with both of us. Yeah.
Yeah, but
He just never assumed I was his friend before that.
yeah, Lewis used to hate me, dude. He was like,
Did you guys hate each other
Lewis
at all?
hated
in any
me. I didn't.
capacity?
Lewis hated me, and I was like, bro, I don't think about you at all.
I remember at
Dude, you live in my head rent free.
I remember at the first ever Hydro open mic we had, no one showed up, and it was just you, me, Melvin, and Daniel. And
Yeah.
Daniel ended up freestyling, and you were pretty good, and you just roasted me, and I was like, I fucking hate this guy.
Oh yeah, you just made fun of him for like 5 minutes, and like he didn't even know you that well.
I knew Lewis, dude. We went to middle school.
But
together.
like not that well.
we
though.
knew each other.
Yeah, we didn't have side quests yet. you know?
Yeah.
So we went on a lot of side quests when you were like, you don't like doing shit.
Not really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We went to a lot of
My
movies.
preference
Daniel and I
is, like,
bonded
not-
through movies, yeah.
We bonded through film and
Yeah.
cinema.
Cinema,
a thing
yeah.
that you hate. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I'm growing to like it a little bit more now.
And then me and Vince have had side quests where we go on trips.
Yeah.
And then me and Lewis have also gone on trips, you know?
Yeah.
And then Vince and I were the originals, dude.
Did you guys have you gone on trips together? You and Vince?
Yeah. I was in San Francisco the later half of the week.
Oh,
Yeah.
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 And
it would
then-
have been crazy if we would have linked up.
I don't think I've really gone anywhere else with you, Vince, have I?
No. Well, we can now that the quarantine's fixing, resolving.
Yeah.
Oh, we went
Yeah.
to Legoland.
We went to. We've gone to like places.
Yeah, and we've hung out all over the city. Yeah.
Yeah,
but
just
this-
not out of
But
like.
we need to go to like stay in an Airbnb or a hotel together
Yeah.
and see what like Miami part 2.
Well, how about we go to a place where none of us have been to?
Okay. Where are we going?
What if we went to Washington D.C.?
Dude, Tokyo would be fucking insane.
Yeah.
But that's too expensive.
I said Washington specifically because I would like to see all three of our very different takes on history. You know,
I don't know. I don't, nothing really draws me that much to Washington. If I'm being 100%.
I
Like,
wouldn't-
other than the historical stuff, which is pretty cool. There's nothing else that I really want to like.
Even that, bro.
Yeah.
If you're going to a place for history, it's like, dude, am I going to Miami for history? No.
Oh wait,
what is the history of Miami?
Bro, the history of Miami is cool shit. Look, we living in the present, and Miami is popping right now. I remember somebody was talking about London, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, I want to go to London and England for the history. And I was like, I will never go there because London is the opposite of Miami.
Yeah.
You know what I
what
mean?
about the Texas State Fair?
Oh, I go to that.
Oh, yeah.
Minnesota State Fair is also very good from what I've heard.
I go to Texas with you guys.
Yeah.
Remember we said we can pretend to be young Republicans.
Oh yeah, we could have joined. What was that thing that I, sent you
I can
guys?
still
The-
apply.
That'd be really funny.
Yeah.
I think you'd be really believable.
Yeah.
You-
I just have to put on like a polo or something. Yeah.
You could be
Just
like
talk like Ben Shapiro.
You'd be like Ben Shapiro, and then I'd have to be like an aggressive, like I love Mitch McConnell Republican, like a contrarian. I don't know how Lewis would get through. Like you would have to be like a.
I might have to be like a like a Mexican Republican, like those foods, like the MAGA foods.
Yeah. But we could totally wing it in there.
Yeah, me thinking of you like that got me so mad. I'm like, damn, like those people piss me off so much, man.
The Latinos for Trump.
Yeah, it's
That's
like,
crazy.
Dude, how can you think like this?
So you're saying I'm not a Mexican anymore just
Yeah,
because
dude.
I voted for Donald Trump? Is that what you're saying?
I'm like, yeah, dude, freaking get out of here.
Yeah, Mexican Republicans are. That's crazy, dude. You're dumb.
Yeah, it is. I'm sorry.
It's pretty sus. I'll say that, bro.
Are you just
They even
gonna-
derailed the conversation. That's how much we just sometimes like we get so mad at something where we're just like, let's just drink some water.
It is kind of like crazy.
Did you
Like, there's
get-
like a certain
so-
kind of person that like you just like gets you so upset. You know?
You talked about how bad your. I feel like every trip, the first day of every trip is just bad.
Absolutely.
Every time you're in a new city, that first day is just like rough. You're
It's-
like, damn, this isn't what I thought it was gonna be.
100%. Yeah.
Did it get better?
It got better. It got worse at times. Look, I told you, I ate dinner at the Versace.
You mean it was wavy?
It was
went up
wavy.
and down.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah,
I went on
like
a
a
jet
wave.
ski. You know what I mean? But look, the Versace mansion had dinner over there, right?
How did you set that up? How much was that?
Thing.
No, did you have to like? Did you have to call months ahead?
We had to reserve, and luckily they had a reservation there. I think the bill was probably like almost $3
Okay.
Look, so
Okay.
the bill is almost $3.
Was the
right?
food good though?
The food was okay, Vince.
Oh,
It was okay,
That's tough.
and that's why I said fine dining is okay, but my favorite restaurant is guess what?
I'm gonna guess King Taco.
No, my favorite restaurant.
Cheesecake
I say it
Factory.
all the time. Where's my favorite restaurant?
Cheesecake Factory.
No, my favorite restaurant. Come on, you guys have to know. Where do I eat?
McDonald's?
God damn it! Where do I go for my birthday?
Oh, Denny's.
My favorite restaurant is Denny's because it's consistent, and I never have a bad meal, and I'm never arguing with people I don't like at Denny's.
I
I'm
understand
angry.
that like you know what to expect.
I know what to expect, but I'm always in a good mood at a Denny's. You know what I mean? When you eat fine dining, there's gonna be an argument that sneaks in there somehow because
Yeah.
the shit is so expensive, and if it's not spectacular.
Yeah.
Look, you got the Denny's waitress.
Yeah.
I'm remembering the last time I went out to a very nice. It might have been for, your birthday one. The last time we were in New York.
Yeah.
And I fought with Ari on that.
See?
Yeah.
You spend a lot and you just are ready to fight with somebody. But at Denny's, you're just there at like 1 a.m. with your best friends and you're just having a good time and you're telling Dylan Farr not to slap the waitress's ass, you know?
Yeah. And when you're there and like the waiter is just so terrible, like I ordered salmon, they brought me halibut. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, dude.
Do you even know what fucking ocean this is from? I bet you can't tell Atlantic salmon from Pacific salmon, right?
Dude.
And it's just so unbelievable.
And then Vince goes, "You cunt."
Yeah.
Is that how they
Yeah,
talked?
fucking.
Is that how they talked in Calabasas when you were working there? Because you had that spot on, dude.
Dude,
Go offense. This is the brown table talk for brown people.
Yeah.
3 generations of Latinos, all
from 3 different households. With various
Vince, the
opinions.
30-year-old Latino, is about to go off.
Dude, the 30-year-old Latino here, yeah. They were just like very nitpicky. Like the people that I worked with, like from Calabasas, like acted like they lived in Calabasas, right?
Say that one more time for
The
them.
people that I worked with in Calabasas acted like they lived in Calabasas, but they don't.
You don't live here. You just
Yeah.
work here.
You just work
Damn.
here, dude, and
Whew.
it's like,
Took
just
the bus
because you're getting a $20 smoothie because it's on the company bill, like it's not you're not gonna buy this.
Yeah, dude.
I hated it. And there are people that would like make me like reorder something if it came out like slightly different.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. You've seen me have a meltdown when I
They're
got
like,
something
"Vince,
slightly different.
You came in my burger."
I'm like, yeah, you fucking wanted from farm to table, right? Fucking from me to you. Enjoy.
That's a damn ostrich nut, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
dude. Just not-
You know what I mean? If you'd be a bird, I think you'd be an ostrich.
Well, I mean, yeah, they're pretty big.
Yeah.
They have big eggs too.
Yeah, you'd be an ostrich.
Yeah,
I think
I like that.
you'd be a rooster.
I like that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like that. I
That's
like
cool.
roosters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See?
What kind of
What
bird
would
would
you
you
be?
be?
Flamingo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I see
Yeah.
that.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm just out here strutting. Melvin will be a peacock.
No, Melvin would be a fucking. It's the biggest bird we can think of.
Dodo bird or something.
Dodo bird.
He'd be a pterodactyl.
A Petrodon, yeah, just fucking.
He'd be
Oh.
he'd be the chicken from Jimmy Neutron, like that big thing.
He'd be the chicken for Family Guy just fighting.
Oh.
Dude, I watched Mortal Kombat last night.
Oh,
was
really?
it?
Yeah, bro. I
Just
was
played
just
the video game, all the cutscenes.
that's funny.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
I'm on that HBO. They did play that briefly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They invented a new character though, man. I don't like it when movies do that.
What was the character's name?
Something white. It was white in Japanese, but
'Cause they make new characters for the video games.
no, but like a new character for the movie, like just
For
to
the sake of the
introduce-
movie?
just for the sake of the movie to introduce them to the world. His name was Cole Young.
Cool, yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, bro. Scorpion was just like, "Gah."
Get over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever just on the dance floor and just go like, God, get over here.
Yeah, dude. I'm like, you and you
You and you
over here.
Mhm. You don't like to dance, Vince. I know this.
I can probably dance now.
I want to get good at dancing, but I don't want to put
Try.
in the effort.
You should get good at dancing, dude. It's very sick.
Well, here's the thing, Luis. You don't have to get good. You just feel it in you and you just dance.
No, but like
You should
some
probably-
people feel it, and you see them dance, and you're like,
Yeah.
maybe
You
not.
could feel things the right way and the wrong way. You know what I mean? There's like you got to hit that shit like pop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to hit that dance. You should learn how to shuffle, Vince. He'd be really cool.
Wow. That's like I feel like shuffling is such a specific dance skill where like unless you need it for something, like I don't know why I would learn it. Like if someone's like, we need 2 people that can shuffle right now, preferably Latino, and I'd be like, yeah, sure, right here.
It's like having a gun. You never know when you're gonna need it, but when you're happy you have it.
Yeah, we have to regulate shuffling. Some people aren't mentally stable enough to shuffle, at the right time.
The people regulating shuffling are just a chubby 13-year-old Latino who's like, that's not shuffling, fool.
That's not
That's not
shuffling.
shuffling. That's not breakdancing.
That's not break. Bro, Joe Biden's trying to regulate shuffling, bro. It's like every day I'm shuffling, bro. You can't take that shit away from me.
He wants to cut shuffling emissions in half by 2029, and at this rate, it's practically impossible. You got people shuffling all over the coast.
AOC wants to send all the fucking shuffling to Mexico.
That's crazy, dude.
And fucking Nancy Pelosi
Uh-huh.
thinks that unless you are above the age of 18, you should not be allowed to shuffle.
That's I mean,
Yeah.
There's a lot of underage shuffling that like it can get people hurt, but you know what I mean. You gotta make a choice.
Yeah,
I don't know if this happened to you guys, but I remember my first semesters of college when I was taking English classes. English professors, when they were talking about like argumentative essays, they'd always be like, "All right, make an essay arguing for lowering the legal age for drinking." And I always thought it was I'm like, no, kids shouldn't be able to drink. Because
Yeah.
straight up, fuck kids. Teenagers should not be able to have shit. Everything should get pushed up back to 21.
I think teenagers shouldn't even be allowed to tweet.
No cap.
Look, because if alcohol can ruin your life, dude, bro, Twitter can.
Twitter can ruin your life worse than alcohol. Yeah,
Yeah, we've seen it happen, dude.
Yeah.
If like they dig up old shit, bro. I'm an archaeologist.
yeah.
Call me Indiana Jones, dude. I'm digging up old tweets, just like
You're just replacing.
I swap them out. You know, what I mean? I see people trying to swap them out.
Yeah,
probably.
I want to donate a few tweets to the Smithsonian just so that they can have it on display. Yeah.
Mhm. They have my Terry Crews tweet hung up there. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, tweets.
And then all the tweets with the N-words are just stored like the Ark of the Covenant, just in a huge warehouse.
Like, we can't let you see this.
What-
Yeah,
what
and if you can see, it's on like a limited display for a little bit.
What if it's like this is Daniel's original tweet and they pull it out, right? And they're like, but if you put like lime juice on it and then you like put like a UV light, you just see the Batman. Problematic, dude.
Yeah, on the back of the Constitution of the United States, it's actually saying like, saw some guys with dreadlocks in my apartment. I'm afraid.
Yeah, that's what Washington originally wrote, and they actually took away his writing job after that. So
That's so
that kind of
funny.
sucks.
Imagine losing a writing job for some shit that you wrote.
From when like you were like a kid or
I
whatever.
think it stands, bro. If he who is sinless cast the first stone.
Well,
Yeah,
for being honest, they didn't get hired for the writing in the first place. So
yeah.
Shit, Lewis
Oh,
was
yeah,
just
dude.
kill shots, man. American sniper, right?
Yeah,
Chris Kyle in the flesh.
call me Chris Kyle, the fucking Sleepover podcast.
yeah, dude. Who's Chris Kyle?
You be quickscope
The
the American sniper.
Oh, okay, I
He
got it.
he has the highest kill count in I think U.S. Army history.
Yeah,
wow.
he killed.
But then like he also killed like women and children and shit.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Are you-
was that
are you
added to
fucking-
the resume, or is that like with?
I don't know.
Dude, a U.S. hero. Am I fucking right?
Clint Eastwood, baby. I never saw that movie, but
It was cool. Yeah.
Was it cool?
He ends up getting killed by some other army vet.
Yeah.
Like they were
Oh,
gonna
wow.
go shooting just like at a range, and like some fucking army vet just shot him. in the
Fr-
gun.
like friendly
PTSD or
fire,
Yeah,
or
PTSD.
like,
That's crazy,
No, it was
bro.
just PTSD. The dude was crazy.
oh,
Yeah.
And then he fucking.
Or he was just a normal army veteran, you know.
Jesus.
wow, dude, freaking. That's what we bring you every week, guys.
Crazy taste.
the facts, dude.
All right, but that's been wild. Let's take a quick commercial break.
Yeah, let's do it.
We'll be right back.
Thank you so much for being such a great supporter of the Sleepover podcast. And you know what? We actually have some more friends that are supporting us. They're called Manscaped.
Yep.
You guys ever heard of them?
Yeah, dude. Lewis's balls literally look the nicest they have ever looked.
You want to know why? Because this is smooth ball summer.
Smooth
We're
ball
getting ready
summer.
for smooth ball summer, you guys.
Exactly. And thanks to Manscaped, we're doing exactly that. And if you want to have a smooth ball summer like we're going to have, then I would definitely go check out their products and see what they have. They have the trimmer that has a light that helps you trim in the shower or in the darkness because, you
Not just
know,
light.
whenever you're trying to do it, you can do it.
Yeah.
Ball toner that you actually tried
I
recently.
tried it, dude, and it really did tone
I was
my
hesitant
balls.
about that, but
Man,
your
they-
recommendation, I'm going to try it
I
out.
told you my balls. I usually like the way my balls smell, but they smelled even better now. You know
I
what I mean?
tried it and I loved it. It was so good and refreshing, actually.
Your balls did smell really good. I went
Yeah.
down and I was like, wow.
Just to let you know, we all shaved at the same time and used each other's
Yeah,
help,
yeah,
by the
yeah,
way.
yeah.
The boxers are so comfortable. I would recommend getting the boxers or really anything from their website. And tell you what, from us to you and from Manscaped, if you use the code SLEEPOVER at checkout, you'll get 20% off and free shipping. How's that sound, guys?
Welcome back to Sleepover.
Hey, everybody.
Man,
What's
know
up?
You know what I was remembering, Lewis?
What?
Do you remember those paper fortune tellers from middle school?
Oh, the
Little things that you...
the one you put in your fingers, yeah.
that looks
Yeah.
kind of freaky, like going like this. to the
Yeah.
camera.
Yeah, that's Tommy all the tricks, dude.
Those were crazy. Dude, those were wild, dude. I think you'd have like a girl. Would it have like your future house or something like that?
Future house.
Yeah.
I think how many people you'd marry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Future wife, future things like that. I always like those because it's crazy that they're all coming true. You know?
Yeah, you reference that. You're at your wedding, and there's a seat reserved for that little paper fortune teller. He's like, couldn't have done it without this guy right
Without
here.
this guy in his fingers, dude.
Yeah, and then next to him is a smaller one with little glasses, and that's his wife.
That's
Isn't that funny?
That's funny. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Dude, what if there's like a Blumhouse movie that comes out like in 2 years? It's called Paper Fortune Teller, and it's like the kids, or they're like little fucking kids, and then it comes true like when they're 25, and they're like, oh my god, the Paper Fortune Teller from like New Orleans is coming true. and
From
shit.
New Orleans.
New Orleans.
Because they always have like some fucking like spooky like shit
Yeah.
from New Orleans, and
Yeah, I guess they've done dolls so far, so it just makes sense to start going into like every single like childhood thing.
yeah, dude, I feel like dolls have been overdone, man. I don't even know who plays with dolls anymore.
I mean, that's a good thing.
Yeah,
you
no-
shouldn't know
no, I-
anyone who still plays with dolls.
Are dolls popular, dude? I feel like
Well,
everyone has phones.
The whole I think frame of it is that it's an innocent object, and for it to be evil is an unsettling thing.
Ah,
you know?
I see.
Right?
I mean, kids are pretty dumb with toys now, at least, where like most subscribed YouTube channel is that kid who opens up toys, and other kids watch that kid open up toys.
React to damn toy. Dude, I saw the funniest thing. What happened this week? The George Floyd thing, right? The trial.
That was the funniest thing you saw this week.
Let me finish.
Shit, dude. All right.
I love seeing a white man go down, Vince, and that makes me laugh. But however,
yeah, we know you like seeing him go down.
Yeah, dude, on you.
Vince is a homophobic king.
Go on, dude.
But what do you call it? I was in the Florida when the reactions happened, dude. There was like 50-50. People were just like, this fucking guy, and the other people were like, this fucking guy.
Yeah, dude.
No,
did they all take off their robes when you were there?
But look, so he was found guilty, right, on 3 counts, 3 for 3. And the thing underneath that said, coming up, Joe Biden reacts to murder trial count, and all I could think about is like a YouTube thumbnail with Joe Biden just like.
And behind him is like Kamala also doing the
like
thing.
this, and it's just like a yellow background.
The video starts and he's like in a gaming chair in a dark room.
Yo, what's up, guys?
Thank you so much for
here.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Got some cool stuff happening. Got some giveaways, some pardons I'd like to hand out to folks. So.
And then the way he does it is he recorded his actual reaction, and then he's reacting to his own reaction.
Oh,
so he's like playing the clip, pausing it, and he's like, "Look what I did right here."
Yeah,
that shit's so crazy, dude. Man, but yeah, people don't react to this shit. Tell me what it's like.
Yeah.
You know, people don't have their own reactions. People wait for somebody else's reaction to actually like say how they feel about something.
Well, it was I was having a conversation with someone about this too, but like sometimes people expect you to have a reaction immediately, but you're still kind of processing the stuff that's happening, right?
Yeah.
That's like asking what someone thinks of a movie as you're watching it, right?
Yeah. I think that's something you do a lot is when I tell a very funny joke, as I do, and then instead of laughing, you say, that's funny.
Well, I mean, yeah, I do that sometimes.
I want you to laugh, Vince.
Well, I do laugh.
When you have,
but I like connect the dots and like how you got from point A to point B.
I see. But what
You're trying to turn me into a villain here. I'm not trying to be a villain. I'm just like I see that.
You're a bored one, dude.
Oh, all right,
so your environment raised a villain. But I like when you have that like bird laugh. That's when I know that it's a good pot. That's all. Yeah, that wasn't it. That bird, like you know what I'm talking about.
I just did it earlier when we laughed about you being racist.
Yeah, thank you. Like I got there indirectly.
Right there,
yeah, there you go. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just want to make you laugh.
Yeah, and you do that successfully. You're one of the few people that makes me laugh a lot.
This guy's always shining me on.
I mean, I wouldn't really be hanging out with you if I didn't like you or think that you were funny.
Really?
Yeah. Why do you think I hang out with the two of you the most?
To make yourself look good.
Not at all. That is so toxic that people would do that.
To make yourself look less problematic.
That's not true at all.
You're like, but look at this guy's tweets.
If I'm problematic, that's fine.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, not everyone's gonna agree with what you think, so that's fine. You know.
I respect that, dude.
It's like I'm liberal, but liberal people are problematic to conservative people, right?
I think
Isn't that like a weird reverse logic, right?
It's a little.
At this point, I don't care what any Republicans think.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, all you are drinking water at the same time. Or you're trying to double team me, going on me or something.
We would love to double team.
Oh, heck yeah, dude.
Yeah, if you want to see that clip,
we should do it.
Check out our NSFW content.
Yeah, dude, imagine we make an OnlyFans just of just us
dude,
doing this
guys
podcast.
Make them.
Of us making out.
I was gonna say of us just doing the podcast shirtless.
Oh, that'd be funny. We could do one episode
We
like
could
that.
honestly do that.
Yeah.
I gotta wait till June 15th. Dude, no restrictions.
Bottomless. It's just the bottom part of the desk, but you still hear all of our voices and everything.
Yeah, you would love that because you got that hanger.
Oh wow, no.
You got what do they call it?
I'll tuck it.
Yeah, I have to stay hard for an hour recording.
I'm like, Lewis, you're not breathing. You're turning blue.
You're like powering up like Vegeta, dude.
Yeah, dude.
You know?
Kakarot.
Your hair grows and shit like that. Dude. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Man,
like, why does he have peanut butter all over himself?
You're stupid, bro. I need to get my dog his shots tomorrow, dude.
Oh, dude.
Have you done that?
It's stressful taking your dog to go do anything at the vet when they've never been to the vet.
I want to just taking him to Petco.
Oh, really?
Well,
even then, like...
Wait, your dog's getting a COVID shot?
Yeah, he's getting his COVID shot, bro.
Oh, nice.
He's
That's
getting
good.
Johnson & Johnson, dude.
Yeah. You have a dog with like 2 heads afterwards. Yeah.
You're perpetuating a myth, Vince.
Vince is anti-vax.
You are anti-vax.
I'm not anti-vax.
He's
He's
anti-vax.
anti-vax, dude.
Yeah, I'm anti-vax. Yeah, dude.
He's like, I don't like needles. I said it before.
That's
what-
funny because like you'll say something, you're like, he does this. I'm like, yeah, fuck it, whatever I do. Yeah.
He's like, I love touching children.
No, that's gross. Don't say that.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
When people do that, it really bothers me.
Well,
Touching-
I'm
yeah.
glad.
Imagine, I'm just like,
I'm glad something bothers you. it's clearly not racist though.
Is there anything that really gets me mad? Like,
Yeah, what's the thing that gets you the most mad,
I'm
Daniel?
trying to,
Yeah.
I think hypocrisy usually.
Hypocrisy? Like, give me an
Hypocrisy?
example.
People-
Is there someone in your life that's a hypocrite?
Hypocrites?
Hypocrisy
That's not me.
and just faking, being just
Being
not being
fake.
genuine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I guess something that doesn't really get me. Like an example would be like let's say you hate your job, right?
Yeah.
And then you write a paragraph when you're leaving your job about how much you enjoy your job.
Yeah.
And I go, stop the cap. Just be straight up.
I
Tell
think
me.
you.
I mean, I'm just using you because that's the only thing I can think. But that didn't get me that mad. I just thought it was funny. But when people do stuff like that, or people like come down on people for being problematic and then have like raped somebody in their past, and I'm like, bro, the words that I've said have not fucking entered a vagina that had, that's you, dog.
I think like in the defense of that post that I made about work
I
was
was
like
in defense of those people.
in defense of those people.
What I did was my past is my past, dude. And
In defense of that work post that I made is like I had a good time at my job because of certain people, but
Yeah.
there were the people I do not like made that job miserable for me.
yeah.
You know,
I
so I
would-
think it was like a shout out to them, and it's like one of those like you know who you are type of thing.
I wish
Yeah.
we could just pull up on the people that were bullying you at work and just pour water on their head. Because what are they going to do? It's not illegal to pour water on somebody's head, but you could really like people.
It's like a slight annoyance, right?
Yeah,
like
like,
you're gonna be bothered
I'm
for
not
like the
gonna
rest
do it to you,
of
but
the-
let's say
yeah.
like I just had this water bottle and you're
Yeah.
just talking shit, and I just poured it all over your head.
Yeah.
And people act like they're about to die when they get water on their head, bro.
Yeah,
I
that's true.
Did you fight Daniel if he did that?
I wouldn't fight him. I'd be like, what? I'd be like, what was your end goal?
It'd be rude, but imagine I did this. What's it? You don't have to say the guy's name,
Yeah.
but the fucking ugly looking dude, with the
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
weird ass mug.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
If I pour water on his head, what is he gonna
Drew
do?
Yond.
Well, yeah, Drew bullied me.
What is he gonna do? You know what I mean? He's
Yeah.
gonna be mad, and then he's not gonna do shit, and I'm gonna fuck up his day.
Yeah, that's it.
Because
Yeah.
people can't act like they could just dry their hair, but that guy has no hair, right?
No hair.
Another
Balding, yeah.
bald ass bitch,
Yeah.
dude. Just go full bald like Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
I mean,
dude.
it's also like it's
Have
like
you guys
what-
ever
what-
seen those clips of like people sneak up on bald people in public and put like ketchup or like dipping sauce on their head and then dip a chicken nugget in?
no, dude.
all right,
That's
what-
so funny.
I think I have seen that. That's
Really?
crazy.
Yeah.
So good, dude.
Like they put the actual sauce, not a container,
Yeah,
on someone's head and they dip it in chicken.
What if all right, it's that same vein of that prank, but you put like a wig on a bald person?
Just give them hair.
Just give him hair, like, hey, dude, I saw. Well, this guy's been getting bullied his whole life, so we pulled up with a wig and put it on his head.
That's
you
funny,
know?
dude. Imagine like a bald person's asked to take. Hey, can you take a picture of me? And you're like, hey, let me just put this on your head real quick so you can, you can look better.
That's funny.
Let me show you, dude.
Have
Or
people
they,
been?
they do the jackass. They put a wig on a bald person, and then they run up. They run up to the razors and they shave off the backside.
Has anyone ever been mean to you at your job?
At my job,
Yeah,
not really mean and like I hate passive aggressive stuff.
yeah. Oh, yeah. That I think you get that a lot as you're older. you know?
Usually I get passive aggressive because people aren't really regular aggressive with me.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I hate that shit so much. I
Yeah.
hate like when something is wrong, just anywhere, and instead of just telling you something, they just take a picture of it and they're just like, look what's wrong here. What's wrong here? I'm like, motherfucker, you know what's wrong. Tell me what's wrong so we can work this shit out. Don't send me a picture. Don't waste your minutes and shit like that. Don't waste the data.
There's someone at work that bothers me right now, and whenever they text me or call me, I just don't answer. I don't respond to them.
Really?
Yeah.
Why did they bother you?
I'm like, oh, so Daniel and I bother you?
Yeah, you guys are my coworkers. Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
You consider this a job?
Yeah, this is a career.
Because I actually put in work and shit. Lewis just shows up and he's like, I gotta go, bro. You take pictures of me. You're gonna take pictures of you.
But yeah, that's the only way I've been able to like.
Wait, so what does this person do that bothers you?
You don't I don't know how much I want to share, but
They're not gonna listen to this.
Just like a slight annoyance of like just not being the best person at work, or like a person that I feel like
You're so vague that it's not even. What? Give me
Well,
something.
because
Give me something to work with, Vince.
taking credit for like ideas that I've like pitched to like higher ups and superiors in my
Really?
job. Yeah, that happened like in a recent meeting.
That sucks, dude.
Yeah, but what was cool is that like my supervisors actually called that person out. I was like, that's actually not your idea. Someone
Really?
already.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, what was the idea?
It's a few promo things, but
leave the kids alone.
they called that person out and they exited the meeting.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
It was
during a Zoom.
Oh, it was a Zoom meeting, so it's less cool, but still like.
It was actually pretty
a Zoom
cool.
meeting? I thought it was in person, man.
Yeah,
It was in a Zoom because of our virtual world. So
They just like left the meeting. I thought they had to storm out of the meeting, like. But
That's what I thought it was.
that probably would have happened in like real life. But
I would just mute you.
You put you in a breakout room, talk to yourself.
Oh man, that's not as cool, but still, I'm happy that people.
I was thinking about this recently, but with the whole entire like Zoom thing and everyone having to be on Zoom, how high do you think? Like what's the number of people do you think have accidentally not turned off their camera and started jerking off in front? How often do you think that's happened?
Not including you.
It has to happen every day, I swear.
Every day?
It has to because sometimes I worry that somehow my camera.
There's just too many people in some Zoom rooms.
What if my camera turns back on when I have to take a piss and I'm like have the camera right here by accident? Like,
I think you should just go to a different room, right? Doesn't that make it easier on like both parties?
I don't know, dude.
Dude, sometimes you just gotta beat your dick, you know?
Yeah, you can't wait with that stuff, man. Yeah.
You know, you of all people know this, dude.
Yeah.
You jerked off.
When you gotta go, you gotta go.
You guys better outfit in, I always say.
Because when it builds up inside you, like it could kill you, right?
I heard, Kevin.
Your balls could burst.
It could explode.
You know Kevin Gates?
Yeah.
He's such a good rapper, but his takes are the dumbest things I have ever heard, dude. He believes in not jerking off. He believes like when you're about to nut, to suck it back inside because it gives you like power. Because
I've heard of this.
He says because that cum is life, and when you're coming, you're giving out the life, but when you take the cum back in, you're keeping the life. So I'm extending my life by keeping my cum. And then all the comments are like, wow, that's deep. Never thought of it that way. Why don't they teach us that in school? You're so amazing.
I'm processing that.
But he's so
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna be on the. I'm gonna edge.
That's like the Boozy school of thought. Just Boozy is retarded.
Oh my God.
Boozy should never say anything.
But every time he speaks, dude, Boozy survived cancer, man.
He had cancer?
He survived cancer.
Yeah.
Cancer's like, I don't think this is a good use of my time. I think I'm gonna leave Boozy's body.
Like someone else is gonna get Boozy.
Like someone else is gonna do this. Yeah. If anything, Boozy made the cancer sicker and it left. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Cancer heard, don't cut off his dick, man.
Don't cut off his dick, G-Way. Leave his dick alone.
You ever hear people talk, like say something problematic, but like you're not even mad. You're just like, how the fuck are you this stupid? Like how can you even think like this? Like sometimes I'll hear people say problematic things, and I'm just like, I'm like, I think trying to educate you would be a burden for me. You know, like this is not a good use of my time.
You've been trying to educate me for like 12 years. Did you send me that thing? It was like a trans person, and they're talking. They're like, I'm braver than anyone in the military.
Yeah.
Any army vet, I'm braver than any. All the comments were just flaming this person. Like, yeah, you're blah blah blah. And I'm like, bro, chopping off your dick is literally the bravest thing anybody could do.
I can kind of agree with that, and parts of it, yeah, and parts of it, yeah.
100%, bro. I would rather go into like fucking Afghanistan with no gun, face off the Taliban with these hands, than chop off my dick, bro. Because I know that they are gonna chop off my head.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna chop off this head.
Exactly. You got to beat him to the punch, right?
I straight up imagine. What would I have to give you to chop off your dick?
Fuck.
Another dick.
I'd have to
A bigger one. Yeah.
I'd have to give you a 12-foot dick because you got a hanger.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
I call it like I see it, Vince. You know what I mean?
Vince, do you believe you have a hanger?
Not really. I think my thing's like it's fine.
You got
cool.
Your dick literally has like wind resistance.
I gotta use sandbags when I have sex, so that thing's gonna be hitting things, knocking the vase off the table. You know,
it takes 4 people to extend it out like a tent.
Yeah. I mean, you usually see it like promoting like car sales, right? It's just like out there flapping about.
I remember you were about to.
You know what I'm talking about? You're wacky waving.
Inflatable guys.
Yeah.
When Vince has sex, I have to go outside his window with like 2 little lights and go like this, like.
I need someone to spot my girlfriend. Yeah.
it's your dog, Sugar.
That's why I teach them. Eskimos are good at learning tricks. Yeah.
That's why you love the Manscaped boxer so much, because they support the weight of your dick.
Exactly. I've never had something so breathable, so flexible, and so contort to my body like that.
Dude.
You know?
Yeah.
It's like a big hug.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What were we
Do you
talking-
feel good about like your size? And I feel like that's like a thing that that men get like uncomfortable about. They're like, why are you talking about my thing? And like
Yeah.
they try to like redirect it.
You know what the
I feel
fuck
like
you
you should
talking
be
about our shit? Vince,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Yeah,
Shut the fuck
I've
up.
never. I've always found it funny how dudes will, like.
Bitch, shut the fuck up, Vince. Stupid.
You want to see it? What?
Some kind of fucking not straight guy.
Not straight. But I always found it weird how like a lot of dudes like will unironically brag about how big their dick is.
Yeah,
And
like it's so big.
Yeah,
like
it's
this.
huge, like bro. Just
Yeah.
and I'm like, I know right off the bat that guy doesn't have a big dick.
Yeah.
And look, I've talked about this before. Barry Bonds, right? A
Yeah.
home run hitter. You swung a 31-inch bat in a league where 34 inches is the average.
Crazy.
Got intentionally walked all the time. Number one hitter, bro. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's not the size of the bat.
So it's okay to use Viagra.
It's how you swing
You
it.
know?
Yes, he was juicing, but I got the juice. And guess what? I got the sauce too.
Yeah.
And sometimes having the juice and having the sauce is more important than having a big dick. Shout out to
Yeah.
Barry Bonds for teaching me that.
Because you can have like the big bat, but not everybody knows how to use it.
Technique,
right?
dude. Mhm.
Right.
Yeah. Unless you're just going to be over there with a big bat looking sloppy.
Yeah.
But you have a big bat and you know how to use it.
Because I practice.
You
You
could
I'm
swear-
out there in my room beating it every day, working on forums till the lights go out.
bitch, you wasn't with me shooting in the gym.
Target practice.
Literally
Yeah.
shooters shoot, man. Vince. I don't even know what to say.
What about you, Liz? Do you feel like comfortable about your thing and
It could
everything?
always be better, you know?
Oh yeah, you're always gonna want to like improve and things like that. That's the thing. Like you're not always happy with what you have. I'm not saying you specifically, but like
You're like Kobe or MJ after a game. It's like, yeah, look, it's good, but we're not satisfied. You know what I mean?
I gotta put up more shots.
Job,
Oh, yeah.
job's not done. You know what I mean? Like, so we got game 7
Job
mentality.
ain't finished.
imagine if every time after you had sex there was a post-sex interview about how your performance was. Like, hey, come on, tell us what happened. It's like practice. You want to talk about practice?
I'm like, yeah, I left the game in the first quarter.
You're like Paul Pierce. You got wheelchaired out to take a shit.
we blew a lead, and yeah, you know, my teammate wasn't really there.
They had us in the first half. I'm not gonna lie, but I came back swinging, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You just
exactly.
gotta go off. I wear a do-rag and I'm like Lakers and foe.
You should have had the do-rag on for this episode.
I know, dude. I looked pretty good in it. I was liking it.
Florida, Daniel.
Florida.
I'm realizing now that we're both next to you and you had been like Florida, the place where just COVID didn't ever exist.
Yeah, you know,
They just didn't give a fuck about COVID.
I tried walking into a place without a mask. I'm like, hey, you gotta put on a mask. I'm like, do I really? And they're like, ah.
No, did they really do that?
No. You had to wear a mask. It's not as
Okay.
I mean, like people are on the beach and they're not wearing a mask, but I wouldn't wear a mask on the beach anyway.
Yeah, I did a show and then in this like little city and like COVID didn't exist there. Like the restaurant that I was at didn't even follow any regulations after like the 2 months of quarantine.
Really?
Because they felt like it was
I
really
don't have a
hurting their
vaccine.
business.
Why am I next to you two guys? This isn't
Wait,
fair.
You can sign up for one now.
I
Like, you're
tried.
able to.
I literally tried, and then no appointments are available.
Wow, I'll help you. I'll
Yeah,
help you.
dude,
Let's
I
do it.
literally didn't work last year. They don't give a fuck about
Just
me.
get the vaccine, Luz. I don't know why you're
What do you-
scared. Look, it's not. It's
I
not
want
gonna,
the vaccine.
This guy, he always wants stuff, but he never gets it, bro. It's
Yeah,
because you
dude.
want it too bad, bro. You gotta you gotta.
Yeah.
Act like
It's
you don't
when I
want
stop
it.
trying.
Act like
yeah.
you don't want it, and then it'll come to you.
That's how it
that's
works.
You just gotta relax. You're going a little too hard, you know. you come
Gotta
off
let
too
it come to
strong.
me. Yeah.
Just
I'm gonna get ghosted by the fucking vaccine.
just
They get the first dose and then they're just not gonna text me back.
just drink orange juice every day,
How
dude.
about that second dose? They're just gonna be like.
You can't double text Pfizer. You know you can't double text Moderna. You can't look like a bitch.
Moderna's thirsty, bro. They'll take anybody, man. You know.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
They took me.
When dude, that's funny. When I get my second vaccine this week, I'm gonna ask Dylan to Photoshop something. It's gonna be the sneakers thing, but it's gonna say "got him" for both of them. That's pretty fun, right?
That's so simple in Photoshop. You can just throw that on there yourself.
I'm gonna do it then. There we go.
Okay.
I just made content right here.
That's funny, dude. But yeah, the vaccine, it hurt my arm and stuff. But yeah, Miami, it was a cool place. And Florida, it's harder to catch COVID over there because of the weather. This is true. No, I
Oh,
swear
yeah,
to God.
I don't.
You know, in Hawaii, there's no word for COVID.
COVID means no one gets left behind. But,
It means hello and goodbye.
yeah. We should all go to Miami, though.
Yeah.
I'm not that big on Miami.
You've never been there, Lewis. You'll love it.
I know, but I feel like you really wanted to go there,
Uh-huh.
and then
Where do you really want to go?
I did like New York. I feel like I haven't explored it enough.
Okay.
I don't know if any other. I like Tokyo. I really like the idea of going to Tokyo. That seems
We're not
really
gonna,
cool.
They're not going to speak our language. I don't know how to get around.
That is crazy.
Like they don't speak English in fucking Miami either.
Yeah.
They speak a crazy ass Spanish. Hola, órale, coño. You know what I mean?
But yeah, I don't really know too many other America doesn't seem that dope, if I'm being honest.
Dude, you have got to travel to some of the states, man. The South. You got to go to the South.
I don't want to go to the South.
You'll
got,
I'll go to
literally
the
the
South.
most dangerous place for any minority. The South. You're like, you gotta go there.
You got to go to the South, dude. Look, Atlanta.
I'd go for like football games.
Atlanta, Georgia. I want to go there next. I want to go to Houston.
Georgia would be cool.
I want to go to Houston,
Yeah.
Atlanta, and then Vegas. So I can post a
I
picture.
wouldn't wanna go to
so I can post a picture saying Houston, Atlanta, Vegas.
Houston, Atlanta, Vegas.
I wouldn't want to go to Houston.
Why?
Fuck the Astros, fuck the Texans, fuck the Rockets. And then just like Texas Mexicans are there, dude, and just white people from Texas. I don't know. It just seems like too much. I don't.
Overwhelming.
And then like
Let me tell you.
all the people from California moving to Texas, I'm like quitters, bitches. You know, every single one. You just couldn't. You couldn't take it. You know.
Yeah, when the rain gets
Miami and a lot of the places that I visited were predominantly black when I was seeing people. So you might enjoy it more. There's a lot less white people than I expected. You know. So come through, hang out.
Yeah.
Miami. Dude.
Just Florida in general seems weird.
It's cool because just everything is just allowed over there. And then I went to the place where they shot X.
I forgot you went there.
I threw
Yeah.
up the X, and I was just like, man, if I was here, this shit would have never happened.
Did you Google
You
that
didn't
place?
get off because you were afraid you'd get shot.
It was actually the craziest thing. It was like in a pretty residential neighborhood.
like if we had gone to like Target or something, right?
Absolutely, yeah. Like it was fucking at a. My bad, I spit a little bit.
No, that's
It was
fine,
at a
dude.
motorsports dealership. It was like there was houses like literally a block away.
That's crazy.
Did you Google that place?
Because I knew that it was in Deerfield Beach, and then I was staying like 15 minutes or 10 minutes from there, and then I just drove over there. And I had to see it. You know.
Yeah. That's how I feel whenever I'm near the Peterson Automotive Museum, and I'm like, oh, this is where Biggie was shot.
They really shot Biggie over there.
Yeah, right in front of the museum.
They had my prom there, dude. He was probably gonna get ready to perform for me.
It's at the. If you say Biggie 3 times, he'll show up at your prom.
If you had to bring back Biggie or Tupac, who would you bring back?
That's a hard one, I think.
Biggie easily. You don't have to ask.
I tried Tupac.
But just to be different, or
Just to be different, but also like.
But who do you really want? Who would you want to chill with, Biggie or Tupac?
Tupac, because I feel like a lot of people just respected him a little bit more than Biggie. Yeah,
I feel like I would want to chill with Biggie because Tupac's gonna be all woke and shit. I'm like, bro, I'm just trying to eat a burger.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and Biggie would be eating like 2 more burgers than I would be. Yeah.
Oh my god, he'd be eating 2 more burgers, and Tupac would be talking about like thug life and fucking people's wives.
Let's just start talking about like fat ass meals that we've had over the years. I remember one time a friend of ours, a very tall friend, I'm not gonna say his name.
Yeah.
Well, one time we went to Burger King and he got 2 burgers, and instead of getting fries, he got chicken fries.
Damn, that's it.
That's okay. So you go pretty hard,
bro. Literally yesterday, I was like, I miss Mexican food so much. I was like, I ate 2 King Taco burritos.
Why would you, if you miss Mexican food, why would you go to King Taco?
Eat at your house.
I love King Taco's good.
Dude,
Yeah.
King Taco is trash.
Bro, you are trash, bro.
Everyone across the board says King Taco is trash.
Who? Why?
Dude.
Why does King Taco? Look, my bad that I was always fucking working with my dad. We just had to get a burrito on the go.
There's literally taco trucks that are so much better.
That's so much fucking cap in this statement, bro. I might have to take off his visor.
Can you say that one more time, just because I didn't get to hear it, because he was upset about the cap. What were you saying?
There's so much cap.
There's so many better taco trucks.
Name them. Where?
Yeah.
I can't name them
See,
because they
can't
literally
fucking-
don't have names. They're just
you
taco
can't-
trucks that you know on specific
There's
corners.
the one in front of the Target place. That's like the Target, like in Eagle Rock. Not this one.
Oh,
the
that one's
Glassell
great.
Park
Yeah.
Target. That one's really
Bro,
good.
people act like some shit that you don't know about is always the best shit. They're like, it's
But
like
King Taco is trash.
it's not. It's bomb as dude.
Well, usually if you don't know about a restaurant, it'll probably end up being good if someone gives like a good enough rack rate.
Bro, if you don't know about a restaurant, maybe because the fucking place
Please
is ass,
comment
bro.
whether
That's
or
why
not
my
King
favorite
Taco is
restaurant
trash
is
or not.
Denny's, dog.
Denny's,
Yeah, dude.
great across the board.
The Denny's waitress also great across the
Yeah.
board.
You only ever go to Denny's for, at least for me, you only ever go there for breakfast stuff.
Really? I go there. I get the burger.
Yeah, and I get moons over my hand. You know,
I've never been there for
for
lunch. I've been there breakfast and dinner, but never for
You know
lunch.
what?
Yeah.
Denny's for lunch is weird. It just feels like something's wrong.
Something's going on in your life where
Yeah.
you're like, I gotta go to Denny's right now.
Yeah, usually it's like having lunch with my grandma.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But look, King Taco's bomb. But I ate 2 burritos is what I was trying to say. And that was just the slow.
That's crazy though.
Bro, I eat. And then they called me a twig. But I be eating, dude. What I have for dinner? 4 tacos, popcorn, and then like
Yeah.
I'm at 250.
What would you throw?
I was watching
popcorn into that mix,
I was
dude?
watching Mortal Kombat. You know?
He slipped it in, dude. He's just like, I had this, I had that popcorn, and then I had this, some Mortal
chicken,
Kombat.
And then I had some Rocky Road ice cream. I'm trying to build a.
Dude was like, no, Daniel, we went. What did you eat today? It's like, oh, I had some chicken and pizza.
Bro, I haven't eaten anything today. I'm starving.
Dude, I haven't eaten either. I'm so fucking grumpy.
You are grumpy. That's why you're hating. It's crazy that people don't like King Taco. I love King Taco.
I don't like popcorn.
Let's sort of a poll on the Sleepover Instagram.
We should have just went on the live and shit like that, bro. I love King Taco so much. Like Julian was like, the fucking, what did he say? He's like, the tortillas are dry. I'm like, why would I want a wet tortilla, dog? The fucking food.
Well, because you can get a wet burrito.
Yeah, I don't like that shit. That shit's gross to me.
I kind of like it.
I don't like, because I'm eating the shit a lot of times on the go. I'm working with my dad.
Oh, because you let it get soggy if you don't get to eat it right away.
I'm just eating it right there in his van with fucking Coke, because you know what I mean. People are like, that guy's not real Mexican, but I'm doing the most Mexican shit out here. We out here working every day. This food works in Calabasas, dude.
Yeah. I'm still working.
Wait, I'm the most Mexican because I don't even work.
This guy doesn't work. This guy.
All together, we'd be the perfect Mexican.
Oh, we just need to combine forces.
Yeah, we could just fuse.
Fusion
dance.
Mm-hmm.
I'll post it up right now. It's King Taco Trash.
All right, well then let's wrap up this podcast.
Yeah,
My name is Daniel Cabral.
I'm Vince Caldera.
I'm Luis Lemos.
The liar himself. See you guys next time.